Hey tubers, this is Scrooge. So yeah, I know this probably isn't for all you guys, but this is a shop update. It'll be tucked away in one of the sections of my channel over there, and you guys go watch it if you want or not. It's just updates. Uh, so I'm pretty buttoned up back here, and that's nice. But if you come walk through here, it's almost like you're trying to get through, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because it's kind of behind the scenes. What you guys don't see is trying not to make you dizzy here. Is I've got a whole half a stall of stuff. I mean, we'll get to this. This is fine. This is can sit here until I got to do an oil change, and then maybe I have to take it all out. I don't know, but it's okay. It's fun stuff, and it stays back here, and I'll take it apart. Maybe we'll do some on camera. Maybe, and I know you guys are, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, the vacuums are important for what I do in those. So no, I don't have a vacuum fetish. Yes, they are important to me. And if I were to replace my vacuum pump setup, it would cost me 20 or 30, maybe even $200 for an actual vacuum pump. I know maybe I'll get there one day, but so yeah, the vacuums are important to me. Uh, as far as that goes, I got the wife's desk back there. I meant to get this more over here, but I just came up a little short. It happens. It happens. So we got the old Frigidaire. Yeah, that actually doesn't hold food. If you see, let's see if we get in there. Whoa, whole buckets. That actually holds my garbage bags instead of ice. We got oil and all sorts of stuff in there. So yeah, that's cool. And yeah, I use uh, grocery carts a lot actually to hold different things. There's like heavy steel in that one there, and uh, whatever else. And I use grocery carts. You find them a lot. They're always for free. And guess what? When you get tired of them, they're scrap. You send them back into your process, cannibalize it into your system. Why not? Uh, oh, do you even microwave? Yeah. People ask that a lot, and so uh, it, every scrapper's got a microwave video out there. So I will too. I promise. I got like one, two, three, four, five, six, six and a half. Can we count that as a whole one? I mean, it's got everything there, but you wouldn't believe it. I found all these. One day I found all these microwaves, and I know people say, well, hey Scrooge, you're just wasting your time. Well, we're gonna get into that a little bit because I got pictures and stuff of different values of stuff I've got out of them. I took apart 10 of them. So maybe I'll insert those into a video whenever I get an editor to help me, or I figure it out myself. But anyways, microwaves. Yes, you don't want them? Bring them on to me. I will take them. TVs again, yeah, you get the flat screens, and well, those are gonna be taken apart on screen here. There's a couple. They're all about the same. Once you've taken one, LED apart, you've taken them all apart. But there's some like plasmas, which I have a couple actually over there that we'll get into. That they get a little more touchy. You want to be a little more careful with them. I got gas plumbing stuff here, for different projects. You never know when you need a new burner for the old smoker hidden back over in there somewhere. He back there. There he is. He's hiding. He only comes out every once in a while. But when you need him, you got him. That might be a fun project for something. So I collect that and this. Oh, and old chop saws. Hey, old chop saws. That's aluminum. Well, this guy is steel, so he's going to get a metal blade put on him. But a lot of them nowadays have aluminum bases. And if you get the ones with the stands, you look at my shop, I got 2 table saws, and I put a table across. It's the best perfect height workbench I've ever had. What else? This is one of our shop ventures here that we'll get into, because I came across the old tombstone style welder here. And that's a Powercraft one. But anyways, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of aluminum in this guy, but there might be some copper. But what I got with it for free was where where it's going to pay off, I think. And we're going to get into that. But I'm also kind of, like I said, I'm not really lazy as much as I am resourceful, and I used to work in the human services field. And for people who do that, you guys may recognize that as a Hoyer lift. Yeah, best shop lift I've ever had, hands down. It's medical grade, so it's, you know, when they rate it for like 800 pounds, usually it's rated, it can go a lot higher just because they want to make sure for a fact it's not gonna, you know, fall and drop a person or nothing like that. But I mean, it's just great. It lifts up all my stuff, and I wheel it around the shop. The legs will open up back here if you hit the lever. And I got this from a buddy of mine. He had it, and he didn't need it, didn't want it. And yeah, you just, you know, whenever you want to lift something up and something's too heavy, there you are. There you go. And this sucker goes as high as, I mean, it goes like that if you really want to. Not that I really want to get it up that high, but yeah. And now I can just roll this around wherever I want to, and when I'm done and I get it to where I need it, I just watch your fingers, watch your toes, and it doesn't slam, it lowers slowly. And there you go. You drop her back down, and there you go. Yeah, if you need to get into something a little bit wider, you can open up the legs, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's so, I mean, you know, you just gotta think outside the box, because this thing just sits there and nobody really knows what it is, and they're like, why the heck do you have that? And I'm like, well, check it out. Then I'll have to lift. Yeah, let's see. I got some electric motors down there and stuff, you know, electric pull apart stuff and whatever else. That's for another project. I've got another grocery cart full of like pull apart stuff, you know, little DVD players. Yeah, there's gold in them. There is. Don't laugh. We'll look into it. But, you know, and they're fun for me and the boys and stuff to sit down and take apart, you know, and they got copper in them. These phones, we'll have a video on that too. I swear, you'll be surprised. But we'll get into those. More pull apart stuff, you know, so yeah. Oh, hey Phil, hi. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he hangs around the shop. That's Dr. Werewolf, I do believe. My wife named him. We got Georgie there. Yeah, he's a little judgmental, but that's all right. Don't worry about him. Yeah, so that's behind the tarp and behind kind of the scenes. Oh, I gotta know. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a wood stove. We'll get to that as soon as I don't have to hold the camera so much. We'll get to things. Yeah, we've already went. Oh, Lego table. It's dirty, but me and the wife on our date nights, hey, I tell you what, we get a movie or we put on Harry Potter. I don't know if you can say that. And we put together Lego sets. And I'll insert a picture one day maybe, but we got a whole china cabinet full of like the castle and all the different scenes from all the different movies and things. And yeah, that's what we do for date night. Anyway, so I have about that much of that brown tarp is overlapped on that green tarp. So I'm going to see if I can't like fold that around and then back that green up. And then maybe I can have a little better walkway in there. And I also still have enough room to pull Carl in here and get his oil changed. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. And we'll come back and see what it looks like, I guess. I don't know if I'll be able to edit to this, or maybe it'll be 2 parts. I don't know. I haven't figured out editing yet. I haven't. That's not me. I do this stuff. But we're working on it. So we'll see if it stays together as one video or if it gets put in 2. But if it gets put in 2, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me in my shop for a minute. And come check out the rest of my stuff if you want to. We're hanging out with Wubs and this guy here. Oh yeah, and let's make sure we fix that. You know, I don't know what's going on right now with YouTube and comments and such. But you know, I was waiting for somebody to catch it after I saw it, because no, I didn't see it before I put the video out. I was super excited. I didn't know. I was blown away. So, excuse me. So I actually, after I saw it, I was waiting for comments on it, and I never got one. And then I was like, well, hell, I better just go and fix that. So there's that. I think we're gonna keep this around though. I'm gonna turn it into a sign just like that guy right there. Yeah, it's an old TV, and I got some letters and stuff, and I was really, I'm just flying by the seat of my pants right now. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get a little more production level or whatever you guys want to call it here, and we'll get some stuff hung up there and whatever else. I just gotta make sure that that's where I'm gonna keep it. Get some things. I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of cool things hanging on places and such. Oh yeah, and that's Ben over there doing his thing. Again, you just have people on in the background and soak up the information. Yeah, and I know everybody sees that. Yeah, that's for breast cancer. That's for my buddy's wife there. That's Steve. Steve, my buddy. I used to work with him at a bakery. Love him to death. He's like 70 right now, but still kicking. He's still moving and grooving and building, scrapping and doing his own thing. But that was for his wife. But yeah, we got. So I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah, I know we got lots of stuff. So yeah. If this becomes two parts, I want to thank you guys for hanging out in my shop with me, and for all the new people, go check out my page. I don't have to keep saying hit the like, share, subscribe button. I'm tired of saying it. I can't even say it anymore. And if my wife's watching, I love you. And if my kids are watching, go wash your face.